Dear friends, this video will discuss in brief about comparable sales approach valuation method of construction equipment with example and format of reporting. We'll start presenting now. A. Comparable sales approach valuation method of construction equipment. The comparable sales approach, often used in real estate, can also be adapted to valuing construction equipment. It involves evaluating the value of equipment based on the prices of similar or comparable pieces of equipment that have been recently sold in the market. Here's how it can be applied to construction equipment valuation. 1. Research comparable sales. Start by researching recent sales of similar construction equipment. Look for sales data on equipment with similar specifications, age, condition, and usage. 2. Identify comparable equipment. Find equipment that closely matches the type, make, model, age, condition, and any additional features or attachments of the equipment you're trying to value. The more closely it matches, the more accurate the comparison will be. 3. Adjust for differences. Adjust the sale prices of comparable equipment to account for any differences between them and the equipment you are valuing. Factors to consider in adjustment may include age. Equipment generally depreciates over time, so adjust for the age difference. Condition. If the equipment is in better or worse condition than the comparable units, adjust the price accordingly. Usage hours. Lower usage hours may increase the value, while higher usage hours may decrease it. Geographic location. Prices can vary based on the region due to demand and supply differences. 4. Consider equipment features. Take into account any additional features, attachments, or modifications that may impact the value of the equipment. Specialized or additional features can increase the value. 5. Compile and analyze data. Gather all the data on comparable sales and analyze the adjustments made to arrive at a reasonable estimation of the value of the equipment you're valuing. 6. Market trends. Stay informed about current market trends and economic conditions that may affect the value of construction equipment. 7. Documentation. Maintain detailed records of the research, including information on comparable sales, adjustments made, and any other relevant data. Using the comparable sales approach can provide a realistic estimate of the equipment's value based on actual sales data. However, finding truly comparable sales for construction equipment can sometimes be challenging due to the variations in specifications, condition, and features among different units. Professional expertise or guidance may be helpful in achieving a more accurate valuation. B. Example of comparable sales approach valuation method of construction equipment. The comparable sales approach, also known as the market comparison approach, involves comparing the construction equipment being valued to the sale prices of similar equipment in the market. Below is an example of how to apply the comparable sales approach to value a bulldozer. Example: valuation of a bulldozer. 1. Equipment identification. A. Equipment, 2017 XYZ Bulldozer Model BD-123. B. Make, Model, XYZ BD-123 Bulldozer. C. Equipment details, 5 years old, 6,100 operating hours, need repair, and regular maintenance. 2. Market research. Research the market to identify recent sales of similar bulldozers in the same geographic region and market segment. 3. Selection of comparable sales. Identify 3 comparable bulldozer sales within the past 6 months that closely match the subject equipment in terms of make, model, age, operating hours, and condition. For example, A. Comparable sale 1, 2018 XYZ BD-123 Bulldozer, 5,000 operating hours, sold for 25.2 Indian rupees lakh. B. Comparable sale 2, 2016 XYZ BD-123 Bulldozer, 6,500 operating hours, sold for 21.4 Indian rupees lakh. C. Comparable sale 3, 2017 ABC BD-200 Bulldozer, similar specs and condition, sold for 19.2 Indian rupees lakh. 4. Adjustment factors. Analyze the differences between the subject equipment and the selected comparable sales. Common adjustment factors may include A. Age, adjust for the difference in age. B. Operating hours, adjust for the variation in operating hours. C. Condition, adjust for differences in condition. D. Make and model, account for differences in make and model. E. Attachments or modifications, consider the presence of additional attachments or modifications. 5. Adjustment calculation. Calculate adjustments for each of the identified factors to account for the differences between the subject equipment and the selected comparables. These adjustments should reflect the positive or negative impact on the value. For example, A. Adjustment for age, subject equipment is 1 year new than comparable sale 1, so a depreciation adjustment of 1.2 Indian rupees lakh is made. B. Adjustment for operating hours, subject equipment has 400 fewer operating hours than comparable sale 2, resulting in a positive adjustment of 1.4 Indian rupees lakh. C. No adjustments are necessary for condition, make and model, or attachments. 6. Adjusted sale prices. Apply the adjustment factors to the sale prices of the comparable equipment to arrive at adjusted sale prices for each comparable. A. Comparable sale 1 adjusted price, 25.2 Indian rupees lakh plus 1.2 Indian rupees lakh, age, equals Indian rupee 26.4 lakh. B. Comparable sale 2 adjusted price, 21.4 Indian rupees lakh plus 1.4 Indian rupees lakh equals Indian rupee 22.8 lakh. C. Comparable sale 3 adjusted price, 19.2 Indian rupees lakh equals Indian rupee 19.2 lakh. 7. Weighting. Consider the relevance and significance of each comparable sale in the analysis. Assign appropriate weights to each comparable based on their similarity and relevance to the subject equipment. In this example, all comparables are given equal weight. 8. Final valuation. Calculate the final valuation by taking the weighted average of the adjusted sale prices of the comparables. This represents the estimated market value using the comparable sales approach. Final valuation equals Indian rupee 26.4 lakh plus Indian rupee 22.8 lakh plus Indian rupee 19.2 lakh, divided by 3 equals Indian rupee 66.4 lakh divided by 3 equals Indian rupee 22.1 lakh. 9. Valuation conclusion. The estimated market value of the 2017 XYZ BD-123 Bulldozer, based on the comparable sales approach, is approximately Indian rupee 22.1 lakh as of date of valuation. This example demonstrates how the comparable sales approach can be used to estimate the market value of construction equipment by analyzing recent sales of similar equipment and making adjustments for differences between the subject equipment and the comparables. Actual valuations may involve more detailed analysis and adjustments based on specific market conditions and equipment characteristics. C. Format for comparable sale approach of construction equipment. The comparable sale approach, also known as the market comparison approach, is a method used to determine the market value of construction equipment by comparing it to the sale prices of similar equipment in the market. Here's a format for conducting a comparable sale approach valuation of construction equipment. 1. Equipment identification. Begin by providing detailed information about the construction equipment being valued, including its make, model, year of manufacture, and any unique features. 2. Market research. Research the market to identify and gather data on recent sales of similar construction equipment in the same geographic area or market segment. 3. Selection of comparable sales. Identify and select a set of comparable sales that closely match the equipment being valued in terms of make, model, age, condition, and any other relevant characteristics. 4. Adjustment factors. Analyze the differences between the subject equipment and the selected comparable sales. Common adjustment factors may include A. Age and usage, hours of operation. B. Condition and maintenance history. C. Attachments or modifications. D. Geographic location and market conditions. E. Any other relevant factors. 5. Adjustment calculation. Calculate adjustments for each of the identified factors to account for the differences between the subject equipment and the selected comparables. These adjustments should reflect the positive or negative impact on the value. 6. Adjusted sale prices. Apply the adjustment factors to the sale prices of the comparable equipment to arrive at adjusted sale prices for each comparable. 7. Weighting. Consider the relevance and significance of each comparable sale in the analysis. Assign appropriate weights to each comparable based on their similarity and relevance to the subject equipment. 8. Final valuation. Calculate the market value of the subject equipment by taking the weighted average of the adjusted sale prices of the comparables. This represents the estimated market value using the comparable sale approach. 9. Report. Create a comprehensive valuation report that includes the following details. A. Equipment identification information. B. Market research findings. C. Details of selected comparables. D. Adjustment factors and calculations. E. Weighting of comparables. F. Final market value estimate using the comparable sale approach. 10. Review and certification. If required, have the valuation report reviewed and certified by a qualified appraiser or valuation expert. 11. Presentation. Present the valuation report to the relevant stakeholders such as financial institutions, insurance companies, or potential buyers. It's important to ensure that the comparables selected are truly similar to the subject equipment, and that the adjustment factors are applied accurately. Additionally, the choice of comparables and the relevance of their sale prices can significantly impact the reliability of the valuation result. Consulting with a professional appraiser or valuation specialist can help ensure the accuracy and compliance with industry standards when using the comparable sale approach. Friends, we have explained in brief about comparable sales approach valuation method of construction equipment with example and format of reporting. We request all to mention your view and requirement in comments section of YouTube video. Also like and share to your friend. Also subscribe our YouTube channel Infomechanizer. This is 100% free.